Ano na nga ba ang susunod sa boxing career ng The Filipino Flash? Para sa usapan na yan, kasama natin ang bating boxing analyst na si Attorney Ed Tolentino. Attorney Ed, welcome back to The Score.
Good evening, TJ.
Long time no see. Kamusta ka na?
Ayos lang.
You're nice and dry. Wala na yung pawis mo na lumagatak doon sa Cebu.
Ibang klase. Yung atmosphere sa Cebu.
Yung init ng fans at yung init ng laban.
Oo, ibang klase. Parang Woodstock eh. Pero Glovestock yung napanood namin. Oo,
pero iba yung saya na nakakita talaga ng laban.
Yes, and it was really fulfilling para sa
okay,
mga boxing fans.
let's break down this fight of Nonito Donaire. First of all, nung una mong nakita yung magiging matchup, anong alam mo kay Zolt Bedak at ano naging expectation mo sa kanya?
Well, he was a former Olympian, so
Yep.
ini-expect ko hindi ito katulad ng mga Mexicanong bara-bara kung lumaban. At nakita ko rin na kaya Mr. Left Hook ang tawag sa kanya, meron siyang magandang left hook sa bodega. Actually, nung first round, maganda ang performance niya eh. At
Okay.
inamin nga ni Donaire, tinamano ko ng ilang kanan, naalog
Correct.
ako, I saw stars, sabi
Oo.
niya. Ang problema, yung laro niya, dumikit siya masyado kay Nonito Donaire Jr. You don't do that to Donaire because you give him just enough room to unload that left hook.
So, kinulang yung kanyang in and out at side to side.
Kinulang,
Okay.
kinulang. Kaya sabi nga nung tatay ni Donaire Jr., sabi niya, the moment na sumabay siya, alam namin na pumasok ka na sa hawla namin
And
at
that's-
nakuha ka na.
Nabanggit mo, that's perfect range for that short distance left hook ni Nonito na ilang beses tumama.
Oo, ang ganda kasi.
Oo.
The moment Donaire steps back,
Yeah.
very little lang yung step back niya. Nandun pa rin siya sa punching range niya for that
Correct.
left hook. At
Correct.
eksakto, nandun yung panga
Correct.
ni Beda. Kaya sabi ko nga, nakita mo 3 rounds. Basag ang ilong, dugo ang bibig. Talagang si Bedak, nagkabitak-bitak
Yun.
yung mukha niya.
Pero ang nakakatawa rin dito, one, okay, unti-unti natin. We saw the speed and combination of power. It's looks like it's really back from what we saw back then nung nagpapatulog siya ng mga ibang kalaban niya mas matindi with that left hook, di ba? Nabanggit mo during the fight, di ba?
Oo, mas maganda ang kondisyon ni Donaire. I always believe na mas comfortable siya sa 122 pounds. Dito ang kanyang huling denominate.
Yun na nga eh.
Maganda ang rapport niya sa kanyang tatay. Magkasundo sila. Although inamin niya, nandun pa rin yung old mistakes ko na nung nahilo ko na siya eh. Parang gigil na gigil ako.
Nagigigil siya,
Naging
oo.
one-punch hitter. Pero sabi niya, overall, it was really a good performance by Donaire.
Napansin ko rin nung tumama na yung left hook, na-excite ka eh. Nagkaroon ka ng flashback bigla eh. Anong ikinaganda ng left hook niya ngayon na kasing ganda ba ng dati niyang left hook?
Oo, kasi ito yung trademark eh,
Yun.
na ginamit niya kay Vic Darchinyan.
Darchinyan, exactly.
Ito, yung the way he was able to set up Bedak na akala niya umaatras siya, pumasok
Correct,
si Bedak,
oo.
hindi niya alam, nag-i-step back lang si Donaire, and then very short left hook, maganda ang pagkaka-plant ng feet niya. Ito yung hinahanap natin na Donaire, yung sinabi nga natin na very clinical, nag-iisip talaga, hindi one-punch hitter,
Correct.
puts his punches together. Nakita natin yan kay Donaire against Bedak.
At mukhang hindi naman siya nag-rely lang syempre dun sa kanyang left hook. I mean, ginamit din yung iba mga sandata niya. He had that right as well.
Kumpleto.
Yung kanyang speed, yung kanyang movement. Talk about the all-around game and the all-around fight, ika nga, ng mature na Nonito Donaire ngayon.
Mas maganda ngayon, pero sinabi nga ni Donaire, sa totoo lang, sabi niya after the fight, I've had enough of Class B fighters.
Okay.
I want my game to be taken to the next level. So
Alright,
gusto niya
okay.
i-clean up yung division
Okay.
ng unify.
Ngayon, itong tanong, looking big picture at where Donaire is now, itong laban na to kontra kay Bedak, this big win as a third round knockout, will make enough noise para mapansin siya muli sa America and say, okay, we're time for another big fight for you, Donaire.
Absolutely, absolutely. Every time you win by knockout, people will pay attention. Ang sabi niya, gusto ko yung Carl Frampton, the IBF champion,
Yep.
but Frampton is moving up to featherweight by July.
Yun
So
lang.
medyo malabo yun.
At nanggaling na siya doon at hindi niya nagustuhan yung weight class
Oo,
na yun.
hindi
oo.
muna. Tapos may balak siya si Guillermo Rigondo,
Rigondo.
yung tumalo sa kanya. Ito, pwedeng gawin ng labang ito.
Okay.
Pero para sa akin, wag mo na i-pursue
Okay.
yung Rigondo kasi masyadong kontrapelo yung estilo eh.
Okay.
Donaire is a counter-puncher. He
Right.
waits for you to come in and then he counters.
Okay.
Ito, pag suntok, sumasakay na agad ng bus, nakalayo na. Hindi aabot yung suntok mo. Paano ka makakapag-counter?
Biyaheng kubaw na kagad,
Oo,
okay.
medyo kontrapelo. At saka isinusuka nga sa Amerika si Rigondo.
Rigondo.
Nobody wants to promote him eh.
Okay, because of his style.
Because of his style.
Yeah, okay.
I think yung WBC champion, Hugo Ruiz,
Okay.
magaling din yon. Matangkad, malakas sumuntok, pero marupok ang panga.
Okay.
So tingin ko, that would make a very exciting fight. That guy has around 36 wins, 32 knockouts. power puncher. That would make for an electrifying matchup.
Is the door open now para kay Nonito now that Manny Pacquiao, as he said, has retired and merong hunger, merong thirst ang Filipino fans, not just here, but even in America, para sa, well, hard to say naman to put pressure on him to be the next Manny Pacquiao, but at least to be the next headline premier Pinoy fighter.
I think that is additional motivation for Donaire right now.
Now,
He feels na with Manny Pacquiao retired,
Yeah.
the spotlight is now solely focused on me.
Correct.
I have to carry the cudgels for
Yes.
Philippine Pro Boxing. At yan ang ginawa niya
Yeah.
last weekend. So, it's good for Donaire because
Okay.
ito na yung time ko to shine eh. At ang sinuwerte naman tayo, na by the time Manny Pacquiao retired, naka-recover na siya from the loss to Nicholas Walters.
Correct.
So magandang timing, although he is already 33 years old, turning 34 later
Yeah.
this year, kinakailangan i-accelerate na rin niya yung kanyang time frame and really fight the top guns in the weight class.
You said you can see he knows the opportunity is there, pero ang tanong, will he feel the pressure din naman? Will he take the pressure upon himself to be, because some people might say, ikaw na yung magiging next Manny, or does he wanna make it clear, teka lang, I'll just be the next big Pinoy fighter, but I'll be Donaire.
Yes, I think yun ang anggulong, you don't want to pressure yourself.
Yeah.
I am not the second coming of Manny Pacquiao. I am the first coming of Donaire.
Yun,
And that ain't bad. Ibang
Yeah,
klase yung Manny
yeah.
Pacquiao talaga,
Oh,
aminin
correct,
na natin.
correct,
In fact, there was a point in his career na I thought Donaire was in a hurry to be the next
catch up.
Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Dagdag
Ako
siya
din,
ng
I agree
dagdag
with you.
ng timbang,
Yeah, oo.
fighting everybody. Nakita niya, natalo siya, hindi ko pala kaya yung featherweight. So, live within your own parameters.
Okay.
Set your own standard at pwede na rin yun para sa akin.
It's not a bad thing to just stay and dominate your current weight class para sa'yo?
Pwede rin. Maraming forms ang pagiging dominanting boxer. Iba, numerous divisions like Pacquiao.
Yes.
But you have other fighters like Gabriel Elorde who just stayed in the junior lightweight 7 years. Magandang legacy rin yun na pwede ka rin i-measure ng mga boxing fans. The way
Correct.
you ruled your weight class solely. Ikaw lang talaga mag-isa.
Okay. Well, we already heard as well before the fight, nagsalita ni si Bob Arum that he's watching closely to see how this fight goes for Nonito. He's excited for Donaire as well. Isa pa yun, Bob knows that the market is there for the Filipinos and for those non-Filipinos who like Filipino fighters. Alam niya yun, tested market niya yun. So, how much does he see potential in Nonito kaya?
Ay malaki. In fact, many are already salivating at the thought of Donaire even moving up back to featherweight, fighting the likes of Vasil Lomachenko.
Okay.
Kasi magandang i-package si Donaire. Not only is he an exciting fighter, he also talks well.
Correct.
Very magaling siya. Ang command niya ng
Correct.
English language,
Yeah,
napakaganda. Magaling siya mag-establish ng rapport sa mga casual boxing fans. So, for me, that's very important eh.
Right.
Yung not only the way you deliver the victories in the ring, but the way you relate to the fans. So, nakuha ni Donaire ngayon, nakaka-capture niya. At magandang focus talaga ni Nonito ngayon. If you see him, wala na yung masyadong kakinis eh.
Okay.
Talagang he talks about this time, at the tail end of my career,
Yeah.
gusto kong iset na yung legacy ko. And pinaplano ko na ito. No more cockiness. I'm just here to do my job.
Well, he said that time and again the last few months ng he's been here, and it looks like he's really much more focused and professional
Yes,
fighter.
yes,
Every day of his
absolutely.
life, mukhang professional talaga siya. He's
Kailangan
taking
i-retain
care
niya yan.
of himself, Zach. Well, Tony Ed, maraming salamat. We'll see you again soon. Thank you for joining us.
Always a
Salamat,
pleasure,
salamat.
TJ.
For more sports updates, keep watching The Score and don't forget to subscribe.